This is the Chumash. This is Sefer Bereshit, the book of Bereshit. This happens to be with an explanation of Rav Nachman of Breslov, who I happen to love, but that's not relevant. So just to show you, Parshat Lech Lecha. This is fantastic. So now we're going to get to exactly how we're going to read it. So Parshat Lech Lecha. Those Hebrew readers amongst us, see it says.
See how many there are?
Okay. So this is the big type.
Yeah,
I was going to bring a smaller one.
Okay, I was looking down.
No, this is the commentary of Nachman. So for example, it says, Vayomer Hashem al Avram. God said to Avram, notice his now is Abram. He doesn't have a he's not called Abraham.
No ham.
Avram, because God later on, once he's circumcised, he adds the letter He. He adds a godly letter to his name. This is already, he's just beginning the search now. He says, Lech Lecha, go forth, Pei Artzecha, from your land, Mimoladetecha, from where you were born, Mibeit Avicha, from your father's house, El Haaretz Asher Arecha, the land which I will show you, i.e. you're going to be on a tour, I'm going to show you around. And each of these is called a verse. And that would be the first verse. And then the second verse says, Ve'eselecha legoy gadol, and I'm going to make you a big nation, Va'avarechecha, and I'm going to bless you, Va'amdalcha, and I'm going to make you famous, Shmecha v'yabracha, and you will be blessed. And so far, but each of these is a verse. And I want every Bat Mitzvah to take on one verse. Now, I was thinking about the order, and I don't want to upset anyone, I don't want to fit, but in my Shabbat table, for example, and our customs of a strange that we actually throw the challah to the person. And how do I determine who gets first and who gets last? By? Exactly. Now, I want to be politically correct, and I don't want you guys can talk amongst yourselves. You don't have to tell me. But I'd appreciate if you gave me the order and age. I think that would be the right way to do it.
Some people not reading Hebrew.
Okay, for those who do not read Hebrew, I will be there. I will say every word with you. So whether you read Hebrew or not, irrelevant.
December 20th.
You want to read it on your own? Read it on your own. You want me to say it with you? I'll say it with you.
You gotta say it with your name.
Yes.
How old are you? I'm 60.
Well, I'll be 60.
No, you gotta do like in football. You go like this.
Yeah,
I don't care. This is a big one.
I don't care.
Okay, so what's everybody's
Or
age?
since
It was my idea, should I go
So
first?
I also Kol hakavod. So go first, and then from there we'll take it. I was going to say that, but everyone's in it.
Yeah, that's what Charlene
She can go first.
Now the beautiful thing about this is we each get one verse. When we put all the verses together, we get the story. So each of us must play our own role, but we all also must come together. And that's the symbolism of what we're doing here. Okay?
Say that again. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we each have one verse. But just like the Jewish people, we each have our own individual part to play. We also must be together. So all these verses together, we're going to make one whole chapter, and that's a very beautiful thing.
I'd be happy to go last.
That we each.
No, you're gonna. I'm doing this on Facebook.
She's the youngest.
We're all gonna be on Facebook.
How old is she?
Oh God.
Okay.
That theme is going to back to back.
Don't put me on Facebook. Oh, how old are you, baby? How old are you? How old are you?
Right, exactly.
Oh, she's the youngest.
Exactly.
Oh, so okay, so I'm the third. Youngest, next to youngest, maybe next to
Baruch
youngest.
Hashem. Anyways, so that's what we're doing. And we will also have a linear translation. After we read the Hebrew, we will read the English.
I can do that word.
I'll help with the Hebrew, but it's very important to me that we don't get into this idea that rote Hebrew not understanding it. It's okay, I'm not against it, but it's much better to understand what we're saying.
I want to understand.
Exactly. So we're going to read the verse in Hebrew. We're going to read the verse in English. I will call you to the Torah by your Hebrew names. Okay? You will say a blessing. The blessing traditionally every morning that we say when we learn Torah. Before a person starts learning Torah, the traditional blessing they say, you will say that blessing. Again, you want to say it on your own, say it on your own. You want me to help you? I'll say it with you. The blessing is Baruch Atah Hashem. I'm not saying God's real name. Elokeinu melech haolam. Shenatan lanu tovato. Which means that blessed the Lord our God who gave us His Torah.
Good.
So it's very simple, very to the point. And then we're going to read our verse in Hebrew and in English. right?
Are we not getting to practice our verse before tomorrow?
You can try and practice. Yes,
You have the
I will try to get
I'm getting nervous.
I will hopefully be getting today or
We need
tomorrow the
copies of our
verse.
verse. Oh,
We'll
okay,
get you the
good.
verses as soon as we
Good,
can with
okay.
a linear translation, which means it's line for line, not you have to
So we
read.
can do the
line.
Hebrew and then read the English, or just we're reading the Hebrew fully through?
We're going to read the Hebrew fully.
And my
We're going to read the Hebrew and then the English.
And how are we reading the Hebrew when we don't
Jake,
read?
help me.
Doing the Hebrew.
He says the word and
You're
We
going to
do.
say it, and then
Yes.
we're going to say it at, you're going to go foot for foot, and we're
Right.
going to go foot for
Right.
foot.
You say it.
Exactly.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't think we were doing it.
Let's practice it. You say a word, let's repeat it.
V'hayad.
Yeah.
You guys are experts.
We're going to do the whole thing.
But we wanted to practice.
We will. Okay, so we'll give it out as soon as we can. Now,
We want to
the other
learn
part of becoming a Bat Mitzvah is that we take upon ourselves commandments. So I've already spoken to a few people. They say, yes, I'm in a chesed project. Yes, I like candles. So on the positive, I'll say, yes, everyone can take upon something they're already doing and strengthen it. However, we want it to be a little bit challenging. And we all know that the rabbis teach us that when we learn Torah, I'm only talking about myself now, no one else, that there's some things that we really like and some things are difficult. So, for example, when I learn Torah, I love the mystical Torah. It turns me on. I think the secrets are great. But law, going into the laws, the legal minutia, it doesn't interest me. But the rabbis tell us there's always going to be two types of things: things that go with you, and the things that are challenging for you. So I'm encouraging everyone to take upon at least one mitzvah that goes with you, that's with your flow. Maybe you're lighting candles, maybe you're going to synagogue once a month, go twice a month. Maybe I light candles almost every Friday night, light them every Friday. Whatever is the positive that you're already doing. I'm giving charity, give more charity. I'm involved with an organization, get more involved, join another organization. That's on the positive. And then you got the challenge. I can't say for each, I know it's challenging for me and what I need to do, but that's for each individual side for themselves.
We don't have to tell you what it is.
You mean
No.
a personal
That's a
challenge?
personal.
That's a personal thing.
All right, I got
Whoever
that.
wants to share, share. You don't
that's
want to
fine.
share, you don't have to share.
She needs
I need
water.